friend. Welcome back to the Rescue My Bookkeeping Business podcast, the space where we talk real life business stuff for bookkeepers who are ready to actually feel good about their business that they're building. Today, talking about a topic that gets so many of us stuck: pricing. Yep, we're going there today because I know pricing your services can feel like a total mind game. If you charge too much, you're afraid no one will say yes. If you charge too little, well, you end up overworked, underpaid, and wondering why this business doesn't feel any better than your old 9 to 5. Sound familiar? Well, let's unpack the truth about pricing your services, what's really going on behind the struggle, and how to finally start charging in a way that feels aligned, profitable, and doable for you. No fluff here, no charge your worth without context. We're going to talk about what that actually means, how to figure out your pricing, and how to stop second guessing it every time a lead slides into your inbox.
Hey there, bookkeepers. Welcome to the Rescue My Bookkeeping Business podcast, your go-to resource for building a thriving and successful bookkeeping business. I'm Stephanie, your host and bookkeeper business bestie, here to guide you every step of the way. Each week, we'll dive into actionable tips, industry insights, real-world advice, and inspiring stories designed to help you work smarter, grow faster, and achieve the freedom and success you've been working toward. Plus, we'll have incredible guest interviews to help you take your bookkeeping business to the next level. Let's turn your big vision into your reality. It all starts here.
All right, let's get started. Pricing isn't just a math problem. I know we all want it to be, right? Like, tell me a formula, Stephanie. What should I charge for monthly bookkeeping? But the reason you're stuck isn't because you don't know math. It's because pricing brings up a whole lot of emotion. What if they say no? What if I'm not really worth it? What if I lose the lead and never get another one? Let's just name it. Most of us are pricing from a place of fear: fear of rejection, fear of being too expensive, fear of not being good enough to charge what we really want. But here's what I want you to hear: you can't build a sustainable business on panic pricing. You can't serve clients well when you're resentful and underpaid. And you deserve a business that pays you well and feels good to run. Let me tell you a quick story. When I started, I had this one client who I took on for way less than I should have charged, like embarrassingly less. I told myself it was just to get the experience, right? But what actually happened? Well, they were demanding, constantly questioning my work, late with payments, and worst of all, I was showing up to that work with dread every single week. And I know so many of you have been there too. But here's what I realized: pricing isn't just about the money. It sets the tone for your boundaries, your confidence, and the way your clients treat you. When you undercharge, it teaches your clients a few things. One, it shows them that you're not confident in what you do. It shows them that you're here to serve, not to lead. And it also shows them that you don't expect to be compensated like a professional. And I know you don't want that. You want to feel respected. You want to be trusted and you want to be paid well. So let's talk about how to price from a place of clarity, not fear. All right, let's get into the tangible stuff. I'm going to walk you through 3 pricing techniques that work for bookkeepers and how to know which ones are right for you. So the first one is going to be value-based pricing. This is where you price your services based on the impact of your work, not just the hours worked. So instead of saying, I spend 5 hours a month and I charge X dollars per hour, you think of it more as what's the value of this service to the client? Are you helping them save money, reduce stress, grow their business, or stay compliant? Well, a business that's pulling in 500,000 in revenue values clean books a lot more than a solopreneur just starting out, and they should be charged accordingly. If your client is saving time, stress, and sleep because of you, well, that's value, right? All right, number two, tiered packages. This one is so powerful. If you're always feeling like you're customizing everything for everyone, we'll start with two or three clear packages. Think of it maybe as like a starter, standard, and a premium. A starter could include things like monthly categorization, reconciliation, and just basic reports. And then your standard package could include all of that, plus maybe cash flow summaries or some simple forecasting or budgeting. Premium services could also include calls with you, payroll, sales tax, more of those advisory type work as well. This is going to take the pressure off of guessing and puts you in control. Clients choose based on what they need, not what they can talk you down into. And anchor your pricing so that that middle tier feels like the best value. Number three, and some bookkeepers actually use this, but I am not a huge fan. So please, please, please stop charging hourly unless you're doing like one off cleanup work. And even then, I don't really feel that it's advantageous to you to do that. Retainers are where you build consistent revenue. They're also where your clients stop counting minutes and start focusing on the value of their relationship. And if you're scared to go flat rate, remember this: your clients don't want to watch the clock. They want results, peace of mind, and someone they can trust. All right, another topic about pricing. When do you actually raise your rates? I'm asked this all the time. Well, there's a few signs that it's time. Number one is you're booked out and you can't take on any more work. You are totally maxed out. Number two, you're resenting the time you're spending. Number three, you've gained experience. You've upgraded your systems or added values or taken a new advisory course. Number four, your pricing no longer matches your goals. So, one of the first things that I do with clients in my coaching containers is to look at their capacity and their goals. Because sometimes it's not that you need more clients, you just maybe need better pricing. So if you're feeling maxed out, but your income doesn't reflect the effort, it might be time to make a move. All right, I'm moving on here. Now let's talk about something really hard, and that's telling your clients that their rates are going up. All right, here is how I would approach this with confidence and calmness. I would send them an email. Here's a little example. I would say, hey, client, as my business continues to grow and I take on more ways to serve you better, I've made some adjustments to my pricing that reflects the value, time, and expertise I provide. Your new monthly rate will be X, starting X. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm so grateful for your partnership and excited to keep supporting your business. That's it. No over explaining, no apologies. You're a professional, you're a business, not a charity. And listen, guys, if pricing is something that's been keeping you up at night, If you've got clients all over the place, or you're scared to quote new leads because you don't want to mess it up, this is exactly the kind of thing we work through in the Bookkeeper Bestie Club. We get clear on your numbers, we build out your packages, we work on the mindset behind all of it because pricing is more than strategy, it's confidence. If you're ready to stop guessing and start owning it, come join me. DM me the word pricing and I'll get you all the information you need. All right, friend, let's land this episode. You are not bad at business because you struggle with pricing. You are not greedy for wanting to be well paid. And you're not alone in trying to figure this stuff out. This is your permission slip to price with clarity, confidence, and courage. And if this episode helps you feel a little more empowered, take a screenshot, post it in your stories, and tag Rescue My Bookkeeping Business. Let's help more bookkeepers stop guessing and start owning their value. You've got this, and I've got you. See you next time.